Hey, 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 guess what? We have another book. This one is The Witch Goes to School. It's by Norman Bridwell and told by Baba Katola. How about that? Do you like that? And this is a witch. I know sometimes, and it's almost Halloween, so and it's pretty nice to know a little bit. There are good witches. They're not all bad. Let's see what happens. One day, no, our next door neighbor is a good friend of ours. She also happens to be a witch. Who ever heard of that, have a witch as a neighbor? One day, we're late for school. Our witch said she would get us there on time. Wonder how she's going to do that. I bet you can guess. And she did. Look what she did. She has them on a broomstick. Now, you've heard stories about a witch on a broomstick, I'm sure, especially at Halloween time. We got to our room just before the bell rang. Our teacher was surprised. So if you're ever late, does your teacher, she notices when you're late. Do you think that would surprise her if you were late? She invited the witch to stay for a visit. It was a show and tell. Kevin showed us his tooth that came out that morning. I said I'd lost one of my teeth, but I forgot to bring it to school. The witch just waved her hands. Uh-oh, I wonder what happens when that witch waves her hands. The tooth fairy flew in. She had my tooth. Do you know about a tooth fairy? Has a tooth fairy ever left you anything? Did you lose any teeth yet? You haven't told Baba if you've lost any teeth. She said I could have a quarter. Wow. If I let her keep it, so I did. She gave Kevin a quarter for his tooth, too. Boy, they get a lot of money for a quarter for a tooth. Don't try to pull one out just to get a quarter. The tooth fairy was the hit of show and tell time. After she left, we did silent reading. That is always fun. I know, Joe, that you can read some because you're the oldest of the great-grandchildren, so that's pretty good that you can read. I was sure that I saw real dinosaurs come out of my brother's book. I thought our witch was working her magic. I don't know how you get dinosaurs out of a book. She said she wasn't. Books are like that. Sometimes they seem real. At recess, we all ran outside. I wanted to get to the slide first. The slide is my favorite. Do you have a favorite at school that you like to go on? I bet you do. The witch made the slide more fun than it had ever been. Look at that slide. Holy mackerel. Can you see it, how it is? It really goes around in circles. Wow. Then there was some trouble. A big kid wouldn't let a little kid come down from the seesaw. Uh-oh. The witch turned the jungle gym into a real jungle. Our witch doesn't like that kind of teasing. That's not nice when you tease, is it? We shouldn't tease anybody. Maybe when you're just having a little bit of fun, that's okay, but you shouldn't really tease your friends. After recess, we had writing. I couldn't think of anything good to write about. I asked the witch to help me. She wouldn't. She said that wouldn't be fair. I tried a little harder, and I wrote a story I was really proud of. It was about the day our witch came to school. We went to the cafeteria for lunch. See, you have a cafeteria, Joe, for lunch. I do know that. That big kid was there. He grabbed my brother's peanut butter sandwich. Uh-oh. We should never do that. Then the sandwich grabbed him. What a mess. Oh, my. Look at that. Can you see how that sandwich went after him? Wonder how that happened. One of the cafeteria ladies gets upset if we don't eat all our food. We should eat our food. We shouldn't throw it away because there's people that are hungry and they would love to have that food and we throw some away. Sometimes I know it doesn't taste good, but try to eat it. The kids were in luck. Our witch likes leftovers, don't we all? She felt a little full. Look how big and fat she got. She must be eating all their leftovers. Oh, goodness. But she was fine by the time she walked back to our classroom. That afternoon we went on a nature walk. Our teacher said that we would see some interesting animals. She was right. We saw mice, birds, rabbits, and squirrels. We even found a frog and a small snail. Did you ever find any frogs at your house? Then the witch showed us some animals that we had never seen in the woods before. Oh, goodness, can you see all these animals? Giraffes and elephants and pigs, pandas and camels and lions. Oh, and here's something I don't like is snakes. That's kind of a funny looking snake. It has a smile on its face. What an exciting field trip. The animals took us for rides. Then we said goodbye and walked back to school. Can you believe this? Look at those children what they're riding on. Alligators and a snake and a camel and a giraffe. Oh my goodness, a lion. Oh, an elephant. They're all riding on those animals. Woo! Our teacher thanked our witch for making the day so much fun. Our witch thanked our teacher for making every day so special. Do you thank your teacher when she's so special and she helps you and she teaches you and you're learning a lot of things? Some days you should thank her. Say, thank you for helping me. That would be a good thing to do. I love you guys. Toodaloo.